Hi guys! So today I am going to talk about pain relieving creams. I don't know if you have a supply of pain relieving creams like I do, but I've got a ton of them. And I want to start with a disclaimer to say that I don't know that they're particularly effective, frankly. I mean, I don't know if it is that the pain with fibromyalgia is so significant that a cream ain't going to do it, or if they're just kind of not super effective for anyone. I don't know. But I find that there are a couple that have, well, I'd say there's probably one that has a really enough of an effect that I can tell, or is, I don't know, maybe has a placebo effect for me. So I think it's great, but we'll work up to it. Okay, so here we go. You ready? The first thing I have is the CVS variety of Aspercreme. This says, well, first of all, it's odor-free. That's nice, right? Because you don't want to smell like Bengay, frankly. I don't want to smell like Bengay. It is odor-free, and it's got trolamine salicylate, which I believe is equivalent to aspirin. It says it's for arthritis, so maybe that's why this doesn't particularly work well for me, but honestly, it's like a Tic Tac. I mean, really, it doesn't work. There's nothing about it that I like. So, sorry, Aspercreme people. I'm sure this works for people who have minor joint pain, but frankly, I can't see how Aspercreme is going to help people with severe arthritis either. So, that's one thing. The next thing is Myoflex. I've used Myoflex for a long time. I don't know how many years, for a very long time. And it was my favorite for a long time because it was odorless, and again, the Bengay effect. It was odorless, and the thing about having both Aspercreme and Myoflex, you can use heat with them, and I use a heating pad every time my body hurts, almost. And so I don't want something that has mentholatum in it, and or any other kind of heat-sensitive ingredient, because I can't substitute the cream for the heating pad. I've got to have them both. So anyway, this you can use with heat. There's no smell. That's great. It absorbs quickly, also great. So does the Aspercreme, for that matter. I do think this has some positive effect, if you have a really minor pain in a joint or a muscle. I would guess maybe this is, oh, well, guess what? It's got the same ingredients as Aspercreme. So now that I'm looking at it, I guess these both work the same. I guess that would make sense, wouldn't it? And that would explain why this also has something similar to aspirin in it. It's called Noxicare, and this is actually my favorite. This is a specially formulated natural pain relief cream. It's got, natural ingredients. The thing that is in it that works like aspirin is willow bark, and willow bark is actually the thing that aspirin is made from, the main ingredient that's used to make aspirin, so that's why. It also has turmeric in it. I don't know that has any real curative benefit, and it's green, so I don't know why it isn't yellow. Anyway, it has ginger, holy basil, rosemary extract, alpha-lipoic acid, and boswellia extract. I don't know what boswellia is, but I'll show you what this looks like. I guess it is kind of yellow now that I look at it. It's a greenish color. It's sort of like chartreuse. Not that should matter, but it is. And it smells great. To me, it smells a little clovey, although there aren't any cloves in it. And it does absorb pretty well, although I'd say it's probably a little bit stickier than the other two. But it is definitely my favorite. It's my favorite. It works on if I just have a little hand pain, I like it a lot. So anyway, Yummy. It smells so good. If you are interested in it, I got this online at noxicare.com. That's NOXICARE.com. I don't know who carries it because I purchased it online. So anyway, Noxicare, I mean, essentially, if it's going to have the same if it's the same general concept between the two, I'd rather go with the organic and natural product. Lord knows I don't need any other problems health-wise. This says odorless, but it is in fact not odorless. I can tell you that right now. But the smell is not at all unpleasant. In fact, it is pleasant and it's not strong. So you don't have to worry about, 8 hours later still being barraged with it. Now, I'm going to talk about another cream that's not a pain relieving cream, but that I love so much that I keep it by my bedside and I apply it way more than the pain relieving creams. And it's really basically an all-purpose cream. I'm going to write a post about it on healthadjacent.com as well. But for now, I'm just going to throw it in this video because I plan on mentioning it as often as I possibly can. Again, these people do not sponsor me. I get obsessed with things, with certain products I like. Elizabeth Arden 8-hour cream. I don't know why I'm singing, but I love it. This stuff is freaking awesome. Now let me just say, before we get too far, Elizabeth Arden 8-hour cream is no joke. If you think you're going to be putting on some light little lotiony suave thing, no. This is not going to be like that at all. Elizabeth Arden 8-hour cream is solid. It is really like a solid. It's very, very, very thick. And when you first put it on, it feels a little bit like Vaseline. But as you rub it in your hands, warm it up, and it spreads a little bit better, I have to tell you, this is the best heavy-duty lotion that I have ever used in my life. I put it everywhere. I use it sometimes I get chapped right on my nose and on my chin, so I put a little bit of this on it. If I have really dry cuticles that crack, my fingers crack and peel, so I put it on my hands. I rub it into my cuticles. If you have a hard time with the fact that it's greasy, because it is greasy, it's not, forget non-greasy. This is the major leagues of hand cream. Put it on at night. Put it on your feet for your chapped, cracked heels. The other thing that I love this for is lip balm. First of all, I like the smell of it. I don't know what's in it. Probably something terrible. Petroleum. So it is a lot like Vaseline. And I realize somebody's going to say, look, how can you buy petroleum in a beauty product? Don't you know we're having an oil crisis? And I really don't know how this is related to that at all. Anyway, I wear it on my lips. And it helps them to not be chapped. And basically, if you've got a problem, put a little Elizabeth Arden 8-hour cream on it, you'll be fine. Now, this can be pricey, so I buy it when I make my almost weekly trip to Marshall's. I swear the people there are going to give me a part-time job. But they always have Elizabeth Arden stuff. I also use the Daytime Millennium facial lotion. I think that's what it's called. Elizabeth Arden 8-hour. No. This is 8-hour. I use the Millennium lotion on my face. I have both a daytime and a nighttime. The nighttime is intensely moisturizing, so I don't use it unless there's an extreme situation, but I use the Millennium during the day. Anyway, I'm just saying that because I go to Marshall's. I buy all my Elizabeth Arden stuff there for lots less than I would pay at a department store. And honestly, I don't use any other Elizabeth Arden stuff besides those two things, so I don't know why I'm saying it like I only use Elizabeth Arden. But anyway, that's my cream review. If you have a cream that you're using that's really effective, first of all, you're lucky. Second of all, leave a comment. because I want to try it out. Okay? All right. Bye.